Shall we have a look at some of the front page of the papers for you this morning? Let's show you the Daily Telegraph leading with a threat from the EU to block UK-bound vaccine exports. The paper says Boris Johnson has been forced into a diplomatic push to secure supplies of the coronavirus jabs.
The Bristol Post describes police in the city as under siege as demonstrators set fire to a van during a protest against the police and crime bill.
TV presenter Kate Garraway has spoken to the Daily Mirror about her husband Derek Draper's treatment for the virus. She describes the moment her husband reached breaking point, she says, and told her he just couldn't go on.
Don't know if anyone's mentioned it, but Line of Duty returned to our TV screens last night for the much-anticipated 6th series. Vicky McClure, seen here in The Times, joins co-stars Adrian Dunbar and Martin Compston at AC12. There's plenty of discussion online about the new episode and how to decipher those, I have to say, quite confusing policing acronyms.
I'm not going to give anything away, OK? But
no.
Sal rang me yesterday and said, "Are you watching?" And I said, "What a ridiculous question. Of course I am." So you've seen it.
Yeah.
We know that Nina's seen it. I've already had a chat with Nina about it this morning. We're not going to give anything away.
No.
All I would say, right, is the one thing you need to be aware of, if you haven't watched it yet, is you mentioned the acronyms. CHIS. CHIS is the new one, CHIS, and it's Covert Human Intelligence Source. If you know that going into it, that will help you to sort of decide.
That confused me for quite a while.
There were a lot of chizzing going on.
I wondered whether it was a person, yeah. Like it was someone's nickname.
Yeah, because it is a good nickname. Yeah. Anyone called Chisnell is normally called Chiz.
Yeah.
So that's one of the ones you need to be aware of. But it's a good opening episode. It's nice to see everybody again, wasn't it?
It's great. Yeah, and some people, yeah. I can't say it, can
I
really? Yeah.
Don't give anything away. I nearly wore a waistcoat today in honour.
You should have done.
Well,
wear one Wednesday.
The thing is that lockdown has not been kind to those particular
As
areas.
if.
You know what I mean? Talking about food, right? Have you seen this about Heston Blumenthal? Right? He says he talks to his food. Ever spoken to your food before?
Not ever.
He tries it with rice. Okay. He says he's given love and gratitude to a jar of rice every day, and it gives it a lovely fragrance. So he's got like a sort of, I know, it's a sort of experiment. He's got 3 jars of rice in water, right? One he speaks to nicely. He gives it love and gratitude, he says. The other, he says, you're an idiot and you're useless to rice. And the other one he ignores. So there's one that he ignores, one that he speaks nicely to, and one that he doesn't speak very nicely to at all. He says, the jar that I give love and gratitude to, the water goes slightly golden, fermented, honey, there's a floral smell and a slightly cheesy smell. The one I've given idiot...
Is that good?
Well, apparently so. The one I've said idiot to and is useless goes like a mature cheese, and the one I've ignored rots. So apparently talking to your food can improve it.
You're
going down. You're going down.
It's all very Line of Duty, yeah, and it is absolute nonsense. I'm just going to... Sorry, Heston. Maybe it's not. I want to show you this because there's been a lot of talk about how important Easter's going to be this year.
Oh, right.
Because, of course, we haven't had a chance to celebrate much, at all. Christmas was very, very low-key. Apparently, lots of people are going to treat Easter a bit like Christmas, put the decorations out, get like a big wreath on your door. And
Louise has only just taken down her Christmas tree, so... Well,
she could put it back up again. She could get an Easter... That is actually an Easter tree. Because, of course, Easter comes just after...
An Easter tree?
Yeah. An Easter tree.
OK.
You've not got one of those yet?
It's up there with Blumenthal, that one is. And just there's an article in the Daily Mirror saying the 10 things that in the UK we've missed most, like the small things that we've missed during the last year or so. I'll give you the top 5. Having a pint with a friend, number 5. Number 4, going shopping for clothes. Number 3, a pub garden. It's all lots of it centred around the pub. 2, seeing people without masks. That's a big one, isn't it? And number 1, being able to go on holiday whenever you want.
Yeah.